So here it is, the Galaxy S25 FE, a fan edition flagship that promises to bring nearly everything that you love from the S25 range. But how much has Samsung trimmed, and is it still a winner? Let's dive into it. Guys, what's going on? So today we're checking out a phone that's generating a lot of buzz, the Samsung S25 FE. So announced in September of 2025, it aims to bridge flagship features and everyday usability. Samsung calls it the gateway to Galaxy AI. But here's the interesting part. Samsung insists you get full AI or full Galaxy AI on this cheaper model, the same suite that appears on the premium S25 variant. That's bold, and let's see if it actually delivers. So here's the specs in detail. The screen, it supports a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with an adaptive refresh rate from 60 to 120 Hz. Exact smooth scrolling, usable brightness, which is peak at 1900. And in terms of the body, it has an armor aluminum frame, Gorilla Glass Victorous front and back, and IP68 dust and water resistance. In terms of weight, it weighs 190 grams. So technically it's not ultra light, but for its 6.7-inch body, it also ships with Android 16 with One UI 8, and it packs all of Samsung's own AI integration. In terms of the processor is an Exynos 2400, the 4nm processor. In terms of storage, the base model is 8 gigs with 128 storage, and higher variants are available in 256 and 512. Now, in terms of connectivity with the device, it supports 5G, which is LTE, Wi-Fi 6E, NFC, USB Type-C, and in-display fingerprint reader, among many others. In terms of the battery, it has a 4900 mAh battery, and it supports 45 watt wired fast charging and 15 watts wireless charging. As usual with Samsung, there's no charger included in the box. And when it comes to the camera system on this device, the main camera is a 50 megapixel wide with a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and it also has an 8 megapixel telephoto with a 3x optical zoom. On the front, you have a 12 megapixel selfie camera, and like how we mentioned, this has the full Galaxy AI suite with Now Brief, the Now Bar, the Context AI, among many others. And this device ships with 7 years worth of OS and security upgrades, meaning your fan edition lasts you longer. So who should be considering the S25 FE? If you're someone who wants premium flagship level features without paying that top tier price, this is definitely aimed for you, especially if you care about long-lasting software support, AI features, and solid camera performance without needing ultra premium specs. So in terms of retail price, the S25 FE can be picked up anywhere between about 12,500 Rand cash to about 14,000 Rand, depending on where you're buying it from. There's also an offer where you can pay it with the watch for 15,000. And in terms of contracts, you can pick it up at Telkom for 730 Rand a month, roughly. And then at MTN, the device itself, right? Just the S25 FE on a 36-month contract, you can look at paying about 390 Rand a month. Now, when it comes down to the pros and the cons, in terms of the pros, it has an excellent price to feature ratio, number one. The second is that it has a strong display and smooth performance for everyday tasks. And not forgetting its excellent build materials plus the IP68 rating. The fourth is the fact that you get the full AI suite of features and long updates committed to that. And the fifth has to be the versatile triple camera setup that ships with this device. In terms of the cons, I have to mention the fact that there's no charger in the box, right? Let's get that out of the way. Second is the fact that the display is not fully flagship, if we could say that. The third is the fact that the battery and the charging are solid, but not necessarily class leading. And we also have to mention the fact that the telephoto lens is slightly limiting because it's 3 times only, right? For me, the S25 hits a sweet spot. It's not perfect. I have loved the more flexible refresh rate and even the faster charging. But what it gives you at this price is impressive. The AI features are not a gimmick and they add real value in daily use, like summaries, awareness, the now brief. And if you're using this as a daily driver, I'd like to pay it with a 45-watt charger and maybe a protective case due to this matte finish. Overall, it's one of the strongest mid to upper phones that Samsung produces in 2025, especially if you don't need an ultra premium device. Now, that wraps up our review of the Samsung Galaxy S25, right? It's a solid device that gives you flagship level features and touches without the flagship price, providing you can accept some trade-offs. If you enjoyed this video, you can let me know by hitting a like rating if you did. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. As always, guys, thanks for watching. My name is Prashant and I'll catch you in the next video.